Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, for being here today, and for being willing to learn about the topic. Today I'm going to talk about another one of my smoke blends that I just recently made, and I'm down to the last bit of it because I always like to try out my blends before sending them out, and I definitely love this one, so I'll be making a new batch tomorrow. But before I get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone who liked, commented, or shared my last video about herbal smoke remedies, because I'm very grateful to have been connected to so many people who were eager to learn about that. And I'm grateful that y'all were able to pick up something new. So I'm here again to share about my new blend and the fact that I've added peppermint. Today I'm going to be referring to The Green Pharmacy by James A. Duke, and it is the ultimate compendium of natural remedies from the world's foremost authority on healing herbs. So one thing I do want to point out about this book before we get started is that one of the comments on the back is from Joseph E. Pizzerno, who is not only a naturopathic doctor, but he was the president of Bastyr in Seattle. And Bastyr University is one of the leading naturopathic universities in North America. So that's pretty significant as far as his comment actually states, "The Green Pharmacy is a tour de force by the world's leading authority on the herbal healing traditions." So I would assume that based on that review, this knowledge is incorporated in naturopathic studies as well, or it's knowledge that naturopathic physicians probably rely upon and connect with. So just wanted to speak about why I decided to add peppermint into one of my herbal smoke blends, and I'll just be referring to a few of the benefits for peppermint. So starting with morning sickness, the way that this book is organized, it has the ailment, and then you can choose whichever herbs that heal. So what I did was I looked up peppermint in the index, and then as you can see, yeah, it's right here. There are a lot of things listed for peppermint. It starts here, and then you see there's flavoring, bad breath, backache, earache, gingivitis. I think this is indigestion. So what I did is I went to the ailment, so to speak, that I often hear people refer to when they want to smoke a cigarette or an herb or something of the sort, something that they want to relieve. So I went with headache, morning sickness, nausea, pain, and earache. So going to nausea, the benefit of peppermint in terms of nausea, this actually refers to peppermint tea, but it says it is a powerful antispasmodic, meaning that it stops muscle spasms in the digestive tract, including those involved in vomiting. Okay, and then going on to the pain section, it says that menthol, the active constituent in peppermint, has anesthetic effects. In one study, scientists asked 32 people who had headaches to massage tincture of peppermint oil on their temples. This had significant pain-relieving effects. But if you try peppermint oil, be sure to dilute it by adding a few drops to a couple of tablespoons to any vegetable oil. Pure peppermint oil can be irritating to the skin. Peppermint oil and headache. When mixed with a little alcohol and rubbed on the temples, peppermint oil helps alleviate headache pain. I'd mix any peppermint oil with lavender and add eucalyptus and rosemary if they were available. I believe that all of these healing oils can work together harmoniously. And lastly, we'll go to earache. And then I'm going to transition to a few articles that I read in terms of medicinal smokes. Lastly, earache. A number of herbalists suggest using mints, which are antiseptic, to relieve earache. To me, peppermint sounds the most promising because it contains menthol. I would suggest using it as tea. So, okay, that is what we will be pulling from the Green Pharmacy today. So keeping all of those things in mind, a lot of them did refer to peppermint oil or using the herb for external purposes. However, this article that I actually read on organicfacts.net broke down different benefits of smoking healing herbs. And while I did read the article, I also went down to the references to kind of see the empirical research that they were referring to and see any journals that they pulled this information from, so that I can make this connection kind of to what I read in the Green Pharmacy. Because the organicfacts.net article, it was introductory, but I was curious to learn more. So when I went to the references, I found that the first reference was called Medicinal Smoke from the Journal of Ethnopharmacology. And this article was published in 2006 at Kerman University of Medical Sciences. So I'll put the article up. The first point that I noticed in the abstract, because I wasn't able to access the full article, was that highlighted benefits associated with smoke-based remedies, such as rapid delivery to the brain as far as inhalation and more efficient absorption. This article also separated the notion of inhalation from air smokes. What was it? Ambient smoke. So that's the idea of when smoke is around you, like through an aromatherapy, versus a deliberate inhale when you're like smoking or when you're inhaling that. And ambient smoke is kind of just like when you're breathing and the smoke happens to be in your environment. So I learned that in this article as well, because they made that differentiation to examine the different benefits of like using lavender oil as an aromatherapy and using like smoking lavender flowers. So another thing that the abstract noted was that there was currently not that much research on medicinal smoke to refer to, as the article was published in 2006. However, based on the findings, it did argue in favor of medicinal smoke being examined as a legitimate way to administer medical treatments or herbal remedies. So I thought that was pretty interesting, as far as connecting the idea that, in the Green Pharmacy, we read the benefits of peppermint as like an herb or as an oil, and kind of examining these other articles, we can like gain more insight on how it may be beneficial in a smoke form or another form. It made me think about that. And it was part of what I wanted to share with you all. So I hope that was intriguing. I hope that you were able to learn something from what I shared. Ultimately, I know that I will be continuing my research as far as specifically the benefit of inhaling peppermint as a smoke-based remedy. However, I'm grateful for the knowledge that I've kind of stirred up between, these medical doctors and naturopathic doctors and other Ph.D. and other studies that have been done within the field of herbal medicine to kind of see what's already out there and what has yet to come. So if you have enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below if there's anything that you would like to learn about next time. And if there is a reference or an article that you would like to link me to that you feel would be beneficial for the next time I come on here and share a little bit about herbal remedies, go ahead and drop it below, because I'm always open to receiving that. So, and before I forget, my website is still currently under construction, but I am still accepting orders on the Radiate Give Squarespace site. And as you can see, this is pretty low, so I'll be making a few new batches tomorrow. I actually had a customer request that I add Damiana to one of her blends, so I will be playing around with that, and I'll be sharing a little bit about how that goes and what I learned about the benefits. So you can grab this blend and my other blend that has sweet basil and mullein, and my previous video spoke about the benefits of mullein. And yeah, you can purchase that. Also, feel free to DM me at Radiate Herbal Gifts. I'll put the name right here. So if you have any questions or curious about an order. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you'd like. Peace.